Alright y'all, I'm back again on this black 63. I'm going to go ahead and try to look into these brakes real quick. I've got some wheel cylinders here, if I need any. They come off that blue truck. Before I put disc brakes on it, I went on and got my cylinders. I don't know why it says used. I think I may have put them on before I put disc brakes on it. But anyway, I've got all four of them. And I'm going to go ahead and look into the brakes first before I look into this clutch. I got to put a clutch, well, I got all the parts right here to do my clutch here. I got that piece there that goes against the block that ties into this arm here, comes out. I got all that. Springs, all this come off the blue truck. So I saved all that. But I figured I better go ahead and get these brakes looking good first before I pop that clutch, run through this wall, or run into the back of another 63. So I want to make sure I get the brakes working. And that master cylinder, just a single line master cylinder there. I'd like to have a dual line, but I'm going to see if this works first. I may have to get new lines and this and that. But yeah, I'm going to pop a tire off. Here we go. Alright, on this brake drum here, sometimes you'll find these rivets right here. 1, 2, there's 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and grind them on down in order to get this hub off. I got to get them grinded down, so let's get to grinding. Alright, I'm getting there. I've got this hole opened up enough here to where I can squeeze some of that stuff in there. Not like that, but like, hold up, let's see. There you go. Kind of let it go in there and go all the way around that drum real good. Hopefully I can get this bad boy off. Okay, after about 15 minutes, I got it off. That's what we're looking like on these brakes. More likely it's the original brakes, unless somebody re-riveted it up, but I wouldn't see that. I can't see that happening. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, get new brakes put on it. Alright, on the driver's side now, after a good 10-15 minutes fighting with this drum, we got it off. So I'm going to go ahead and take these brakes off now, get this wheel cylinder out of here. Okay, after getting the brakes, wheel cylinder and all that off there, got my line off. It's froze up, so I'm pretty sure I got 2 of them somewhere in my attic, 2 new ones. So I know I got them. And my lines don't look too good going across from each wheel. Pretty much probably all the way back too. So I may have to go ahead and get me a couple of new lines, brake lines going through. And on the back, got the back brakes. Looking at them there. Got to get these off. Already got the other side off. I see this line right here. that's all no good. It's broke right there. So I may have to get a new line, feed from one side to the other, pretty much all the way to the front. So, well, let's get these brakes off the back and go with it from there. Here we go. Okay, got all the brake lines took off the back of the truck. That's the two for the driver's side. Well, there's one line, but it broke. These are so brittle. That's the driver's side, goes in, tees into that. Then this line here, passenger side, that one broke. And it tees in off of this hose here. Then we got the long one, of course, you know, that runs over here. Runs all the way down. It's teed in there. I took it off this frame rail all the way down. Then it comes up on the front and tees in and goes on both sides for the front wheels on that truck. So what I'm going to do now is going to take these other lines off. On the front, they're a little bit bigger lines. And it goes up to the master cylinder right there. But I'll get that line off and this line over here. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, let's get these off. Alright, here on the front, this line here goes up to the master cylinder right there, and it tees off on front right and left tire. So let's get that off. Wrong wrench. Let's see. Wow, wrong way. Okay, then started a new day. Come in, had to clean the garage up so it can work. Got all my new brakes, still the old parts. I'll clean them up the best I can. Still got to put my wheel cylinders in. Got all that. Same thing on the other side. Everything's all laid out, ready to go. There's the ports for that. There's the brake shoes. I got the cylinders already in on the back. Went on, got all my stainless steel lines made up. So I just got to get all these bent. Everything's sized in right. Got all that figured out. And I'm going to start putting a brake or two on. Let's go. Alright, I'm trying to clean up some of these brake parts right here. As you can see, springs, this and that, and that and this. Alright, this is one of the main parts I'm cleaning up right here, where you adjust your brakes. Make sure that bad boy right there functions pretty good. I've done use some of that PB. Yeah, that stuff right there. Got it where to function pretty good. I'm not worried about a rusty spring and this and that, but let's keep on with it. When I do these drum brakes, I like getting that bottom spring on first, which is like that right there on the bottom, and getting this bad boy and go ahead and putting it on in there. Spread that brake around, and there it is. That bottom's on there, so I can go ahead and get everything else clamped on in. Okay, I'm on the driver's side. Got everything cleaned up pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this bolt off, grease these bearings real good, and where I took that brake drum off, these rivets right here, I'm gonna go ahead and shave them down, punch them on out, get them on out of there so they don't cause no damage later on, and get on started putting my wheel cylinder in. Get these brakes put on. Alright, got everything done with the front. I'm ready for the back. Okay, I'm on the back, driver's side now. Get the brakes put on here. This adjustment here is also froze up. So, got it to working now. So what I'm going to do is take this one out, put a little grease down in there, put it back in, be good to go. Okay, under the truck, as you can see, this line is just sitting here. It's got tapped in there. It's broke right here. There it is. But I want to put a scratch there and a scratch there. And I'm going to go here and bend this line. It goes right up in there. I want to bend this line pretty close to what it is. So yeah, let's take it out there. Alright, I got it clamped up. I'm going to go ahead and bend this and copy this. Let's do it. Okay, after getting this thing bent in, it's looking pretty decent. Coming around there, doing a number, coming up. Got a little crazy right here, but it's okay. It don't have to look just like the other one. As long as I don't have no strain or nothing to where I screw them in right there. And right there, it's just sitting in there now. So, yeah, I'll get this bad boy tightened up. Then I got to work that passenger side in. And there's a hole back over there. I got to come through that hole there, then come back up. Finesse all that in real good into that wheel cylinder. Alright, I'm taking this closed in wrench here and doing a lot of my bends with it. The rest of it's by hand. Alright, let's go with it. Okay, I'm getting there. Got this one done over here. Got that one going in over there. I got to make a good sharp turn and go into that caliper or that wheel cylinder. Sharp bend, so nothing's touching nothing except from where it's going in them clamps right there. So everything's cool. Nothing's touching nothing going around there. I am no professional at bending these lines. I'm just using this wrench right here and my hands. Let's get this one finished up. Okay, after taking that little one out 1,531 plus times, got it looking good. Everything's, nothing's touching. Everything fit in real nice, so yeah, there we go. I'm ready for the long rail line, frame line all the way to the front. We'll get that one put in. Let's go. All right, when I'm bending this line, like that one right there, I don't have the correct tools, I know I don't, but I'm just using what I got here. I'm taking this wrench here, and I'm just kind of making sure your piece is up there first, and I'm just kind of going a little bit at a time. There it is. And just kind of moving the wrench down a little bit until you get it to look like that number right there, I guess. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I got my lines bent going down the side of the frame, passenger side. Right there, it'll connect into there. Truck on down here. And screw right into the top on this front end. So let's get with it. Alright, slid under the truck. Here's the back of it back here. Got this rubber line coming in off that T that goes on both sides of the rear tire right there. One under and one on top, of course. Rubber line's going to go right here. Right in there. Clamp up. And of course, this goes in right there. I may go ahead and try to push it on through first and tighten it up. Then bring it on through. Then tighten it the rest of the way. Then run on down the line. Alright, on this long line, I took it out that way on the back. I'm going to try to go in reverse, see if I can go back in the same way. Fish it in there. Okay, after getting it slid down the rail, looking pretty good, I'll go ahead, put that bad dog right in there. Of course, I'll take a little rubber cap off, run on down the line. Just running on down the line here. And it goes in right here somewhere. Once I get everything put back in, so. Alright, let's go with it. Okay, here's my line for the front, going up under, across the cross member, up under the oil pan. Going from each line on the front. I'm going to go ahead and keep this original line. I got it cleaned out, cleaned up, looking real good. I'm going to hang on to these new lines that I had made. I'm not even going to think about bending this one right now. I'm going to go ahead and use my single line master cylinder for now. Of course, I'll save these because I'm going to put a dual line on there later. After I get this truck running, making sure it moves and drives, then I'll go back with a dual line master cylinder. But for now, yeah, let's put this under the truck. Here we go. Alright, somewhere right in there. We'll get all this bounded up. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm on the passenger side here. I'll snug it for now until I get everything else tightened up. And I'll come back and get with it. Still got to come back and tighten all these up, but for now, just making sure everything's cool. Alright, this is the line here going to the back, then splitting off to each one of the fronts. So now I got to put this one in. Like a deal. Alright, now I can start tightening everything up. I'll start with this one. I'm going to get me a wrench on here to hold this one right here. Then I'll just start tightening that one up. If I can find my wrench. Wow. All right, y'all. I think I got everything looking pretty good. I broke down, bought a new master cylinder. Parts place had one up there. I probably could have used this one. I was just a little scared of that gasket, but freshened up, got a new one. Everything else is new. Why not? I'm going to put a dual line on it later, but for now, this gets me to where I can run this old truck and check it out. Done bled the brakes. Done it the old-fashioned way. Called the wife out here, pumped the brakes. I bled that one first. Bled that one over there. This one. Then this one. Everything worked good. Had one leak right there where that union come in at, on that frame going across where it pieced in. But I took the new one out, put the old one back in. It's fine. No leaks. Everything's working good. Let's go up under the truck. Alright, that's what it's looking like on the driver's side. Everything worked out good. The line's coming through here. There's where it teed off at right there. So I'll have to change all this around when I put the dual line on there. I know that. That's the old line, but it worked out good. That's where it comes off and tees. I got to put my little caps on there. After bleeding the brakes, I need to go ahead and do the little caps. Running down the rail. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Here's where I had the leak right there. Yeah, right there. So I fixed that. Everything's cool. Everything's looking good back here. Got the rubber line coming down. It tees off back there and goes on both sides. Looking good. I need to fix this clutch now. I'll get this clutch fixed. I'll be able to drive this bad boy. I just think it's that lever down there. I got everything I need. I know I need this piece here for the clutch. And the big spring, I know I need that. I'm missing that. And whatever else. I'll get on that next. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all take it easy.